Move over, elf on a shelf. It's time for Bushmaster in the Brush. Most of us are at least familiar with the traditional Advent calendar. Basic models are made of paper, while others are bigger, more elaborate, and made of plastic or wood. Behind each door, a surprise of some sort, maybe a poem or a piece of candy, perhaps a toy. But now, as Monty Python would say,
and now for something completely different.
This holiday season, the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense is taking the Advent calendar to the battlefield and social media. That's right, counting down each day to Christmas by touting one of their many means of national defense. Like your traditional Advent calendar, this all began on December 1st with a post about the Weapons of Victory, featuring the M142 HIMARS, an American-made mobile artillery rocket system. Speaking of HIMARS, let's hear a little of that classic Ukrainian tune dedicated to the system. HIMARS! Love that song. After starting with a bang on the 1st, each successive day in the calendar is followed by other weapon systems from all over the world. A unique countdown to Christmas and a thank you to the many different countries that gave military hardware to the cause. December 2nd featured the AHS Crab, a Polish-made NATO-compatible self-propelled howitzer. Following that, the British-made Challenger 2 main battle tank. Each post contains a brief description of that day's vehicle or weapon system, along with a word of gratitude. On December 8th, the ministry wrote, "We thank our partners from the Department of Defense. We are especially grateful for the M2 Bradley IFVs. Bradley serves as both an armored personnel carrier and a tank killer. Its 25mm autocannon effectively destroys the enemy and helps our soldiers liberate Ukrainian land." While there's been no official word from the Defense Ministry on the motivation behind these posts, it's probably not a coincidence that they come at a time when American funding for the Ukrainians' defense is running out. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was just in Washington, D.C. to ask Congress to come together and approve a new round of funding for the war effort. Yet another countdown the Ukrainians are watching and hoping yields a little something extra under the tree.